Okay, good afternoon. We are back in the plane. I don't know for how long. This is my third attempt. It's no longer Sunday, Monday. It's actually Tuesday afternoon with so many crashes. And then finally this morning had a mandatory update. And you can see right here we have a mission fail, which I did attempt my check ride, but there were so many glitches that it actually made me fail the check ride, and I haven't been able to get it up and running until Tuesday afternoon. So this is going to be our third attempt. I think everything should work, but let's give it a try. We're going to do a check ride in our brand new Beach Baron G58. So let's get this going. Okay, load it up here. We got our Beach Baron. I think everything is going to be good.
Transporter, you must complete this mission to be allowed to use this category of aircraft in our company. First step, let's start your engines according to the aircraft procedure.
Okay, we are on a check ride in Ogden, Utah with our brand new planes. So we are, well, that's a good sign. Okay, everything's working so far. I don't have much faith in this. Let's just see how far we can get. Maybe I'll have another fail. Alright, now with a mandatory update, things are different. Now I've got to learn my center button don't do it. Oh, but it don't bounce back. I might like this update. Before, every time I reset my mouse, it would zoom in. I don't see that problem anymore. It's okay, you can tell I haven't flown since the update. Alright, I kinda like that. Okay, let's do this. Let's turn on some batteries, some beacons, some nav light. Let's go both mixtures rich, both props rich, or full. Okay, I usually do one engine at a time, but if I use my switch, they do both of them at the same time.
Now that engine runs, taxi to the runway. Don't exceed 25 knots while taxiing.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think this might work now that we're all up to date. Okay, everything's coming up. I'm going to go ahead and do my barometric pressure, get my panel lights on, close my cowling, strobe lights, taxi lights, pitot heat, and let's get my avionics up. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, let's see what they have to tell us. Ogdenatus.
Ogden Airport Information Golf 20000. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 12. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.32. Visual runway 21 in use. Landing and departing runway 21. DSR aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have golf.
Okay, we have golf. And we're going to request a taxi straight out. We'll get out of the airspace.
Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Tango Echo Romeo with hotel request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
It's golf, not hotel.
Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo taxi to and hold short of runway 21 using taxiway Charlie Alpha. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Okay, we're going to use Charlie Alpha to runway 21. Okay, let's do this. If that is the case, I'm going to go ahead and set my cheater for my runway heading for 21, which is this sectional says 213.4.
Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo acknowledge last transmission.
Oh, sorry.
Taxi to and hold short runway 21 via taxiway Charlie Alpha Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo.
Okay, so I'm going to set my course at 213. There's my cheater, so there's my runway heading. Field altitude is 4473, so we will do 45. Okay, and then if whatever she tells us, we'll just add to that. Okay, let's taxi in a twin engine. Oh, it even sounds good. Looks like a nice day in Ogden, and I am using real weather, real time. It is 13:09, so almost 10 after 1 in the afternoon. I think we're going to have a lot better day than we did our last attempt at this. So we're going to take off, head straight out, get over the lake, get out of the airspace. We'll do our maneuvers, then come back in for landing. So we're just going to get out of their airspace so we can go do our maneuvers safely. Okay, I'm going to kind of just slide over here a bit, do my quick run up. Oh, yeah, we're not there yet. There's Charlie. Now we're going to Alpha. But on my airport diagram I have up, that shows taxiway Alpha the whole length. Charlie comes off of the runway, so I'm not quite sure what that's about. Let's go ahead and stop right here, do my quick run up. Oh, it even sounds good. Okay, gonna do 1 notch of flap. Let's pull up to the line. Get our takeoff clearance. Tune to tower. Request.
Ogden Tower Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo ready at runway 21 departing straight out. Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo altimeter tree 0.32 windcom departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21 Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo.
Align with the runway and takeoff.
Okay, we're gonna line and take off. Now we got landing gear now, so I have to bring up our landing gear, make sure we drop it, so now our gumps have a lot more. We do have gear, undercarriage, mixture, prop, safety. Plus this is a whole lot faster plane. We're gonna get faster, but okay, 1 notch of flaps, all our lights are on, everything's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and hit my heading bug. Gonna add 1,000 feet to our altitude, and let's take off. It's alive. 70. And rotate. Tap the brakes.
We are now in the air.
Gear
Remember
cover.
that here at NeoFly we have to take care about our cargo and passengers. Don't bank or pitch too much for the entire flight. Now climb to 1,000 feet AGL.
Okay, I think my volume settings have got messed up. It's way louder than it should be. Alright, this is where we gotta guess what she wants us to
Now
do.
do a U-turn. Remember
Okay.
to watch your bank angle.
Okay, she wants us to do a U-turn. We're gonna maintain this heading until we clear our airspace, and then we'll do our maneuvers. And we are 1,000 foot above AGL, above ground level. I don't know if this is going to mess this up or not, but our sound is horrible. Okay, yep. The updates totally changed everything, so let's go down here and have our voices, aircraft engines, we need a little quieter. Let's try that. Oh, that's much better. Okay. It's not going to blast us out as much. Pretty much got to start all over when you have a update. You have everything set to where you like it. Okay, I didn't.
Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
All right. We are out of his.
Ogden Tower Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo frequency change.
Okay. Now, she wanted us to do a 180 keeping this altitude, so that's what we're going to do. Now we got it pulled way back. We're only at 113 on our manifold pressure. Props are still wide open, but we don't need to go really fast doing this, so take it nice and easy on a check ride. Okay, coming up on our 180 degree.
Now climb to 3,000 feet AGL. Maintain the same heading.
Okay, so 3,000 AGL is another 2,000 feet. So we got 7,500. And let's just climb on up nice and easy. We'll climb up at 125 knots. That'll get us a nice, easy. It's taking us right back into the airport, though. I'm adding throttle, so we'll get our climb up here a little bit. That's just wide open. Look at that. We're doing like 2,600 feet per minute on our climb rate. And then as I pull back the throttle, the nose drops to maintain that 124 knots. So this is a lot better autopilot than we had. I really want to get away from these mountains a little farther. Go ahead and get our range out here a little bit. Okay, there's our 75. Come back on our throttles.
Now fly a complete circle and maintain the exact same altitude.
Okay, now we're going to do a circle, which is 360 degrees. Then we're going to bank away from the airport and Hill Air Force Base. Well, so far, this is farther than I made it the last 2 attempts. I think the simulator's actually running now without crashes, without things in the cockpit not working. Hasn't been the smoothest, but it goes for a long time without any problems, and it seems like you can't do nothing. But I think it's working now. Okay, there's Ogden right below us. Hill Air Force Base is coming into our front windshield right there. So this isn't a good place to be doing a check ride. But this is where we're at. And that's Ogden right in front of us, so Ogden, Utah. And that is the Wasatch Front. So that mountain.
Now go back to departure airport, align with the runway and do a touch and go. A landing vertical speed higher than -400 feet per minute will not allow you to pass the qualification.
Okay, now we go back to the airport, which I am going to turn away from the airport. then we want to go to pattern altitude, which is 5,500 feet. We're going to drop down about 700 feet per minute. Come back on my throttles a little bit. It's about as low as we want to go with this. All right, let's contact Ogden. And we want to do a touch and go.
Ogden Tower Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo is 4 miles north 7,300 feet with hotel touch and go. Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo Ogden Tower. Altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 2 wind com enter right base runway 21.
Okay, we're going to do a right base runway 21 for a touch and go.
Right base runway 21 Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo.
I think we can handle that. Okay, we need to lose some altitude, so we're going to do a right base to runway 21. Okay, we need to get our gear down, so I think we're good at anything under 150. I'm going to slow her down a little bit more. There's Ogden in our right window. So
Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo wind com clear touch and go right traffic runway 21.
right traffic. Okay.
Clear touch and go runway 21 Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo.
Okay, gear coming down. I got 3 green. Our speed's coming down, so there's 1 notch of flaps. Full prop. Gonna give us 1 more notch of flap. Okay, now we got to really keep us going. We want to, X is my number I want, so I want to be 90 to 95 knots. Okay, and I don't want my autopilot anymore, so I'm hand flying. So I'm going to go ahead and start dropping the nose. We need to lose some altitude. We want to climb. Don't want to climb anymore. Okay, I'm going to come back on my throttles a little bit. That's going to drop my nose. I got 4 white lights to the right of the runway. Now I got to get back in the groove of flying something that moves. Flying the little planes kind of messed me up, but we'll get her. There's power lines at the end of the runway, so. And we're going to aim for them 2 white lines right where the 4 white lights are at. That's my target, a touchdown. Okay, we got everything good. Lights on, flaps down, gear down, 3 in the green. Airspeed's perfect, right at 91 knots. Runway 21. Winds are calm. Gonna start my flare a little bit, bring my power down, and I'm just gonna hold it off the runway. Oh, they're not gonna like that during my check ride. Okay, up 1 notch of flaps. That's actually what you want to hear on a, and take off, rotate. Tap the brakes,
Well
gear
done.
coming up.
You can now fly traffic pattern and do your final landing.
Okay, I brought my flaps up, my gears up. Bring our power back a little bit. Okay, enough. I'm not gonna sink. Okay. Let's just go ahead out here. Okay, this time I want to come to a full stop.
Ogden Tower, Beechcraft, Sierra Kilo Echo, Echo Tango, Echo Romeo, 5,500 feet to land. Beechcraft, Sierra Kilo Echo, Echo Tango, Echo Romeo, Ogden Tower. Altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 2, wind calm, enter right traffic runway 21.
Okay, right traffic 21.
Enter right traffic runway 21, Beechcraft Tango, Echo Romeo.
Okay, this is where my little cheat heading comes in handy. We just want to roll out on that line, and that's my heading for my runway. Now I'm just trying to trim the plane. We're cooking. Okay, about halfway. Start slowing her down now. Do our gumps. Gear down. Notch a flap. Trim the plane.
Beechcraft Tango, Echo Romeo, wind calm, cleared to land runway 21.
Clear to land runway 21.
Cleared to land runway 21, Beechcraft Tango, Echo Romeo.
Another notch of flap. Okay, now I just want that magic number again. Okay, we're right at X, 91 knots. That's where I want to be. There's our power lines again. Oh, those are railroad tracks. That's what I thought I-15 was. Kind of coming in shallow. Now I got 4 red. Okay, there's one white, two red, coming down. A little slow on my speed, about 10 off. We're doing good though. A little high. Center.
Stall.
Well done. Now taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
What I was saying, it's really good to have
Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo, turn next taxiway.
in a small plane to hear your stall warning going off right before your tires touch, because that means you bled off all your airspeed. Ooh, this is a little squirrely. But the program that I'm running, they do not like to hear the stall warning at all. So in real life, you want to hear that.
Tango Echo Romeo, contact ground on 121.7.
Okay, we're going to contact ground.
121.7
Knowledge.
for Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo.
This is a lot easier if we do this in uncontrolled airspace. Taxi to parking.
Ogden ground, Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo, request taxi to parking.
Beechcraft Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Delta.
Charlie Delta. Copy, copy.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Charlie Delta Beechcraft Tango Echo Romeo.
Okay, I think we're just gonna sneak off here to the right. Slow it down a bit. Chop this guy in half. Okay. Shut the engines down.
Congratulations, you passed your qualification. Have a nice day.
Guess what we did? We just passed our check ride. Now we can fly this bad boy wherever we want. Oh, I'm so glad we finally got that done. Check rides are a pain, but when the computer isn't working correctly, oh, I'm glad to get that out of the way. Man, it's been 2 days of nothing to get things working correctly. I'll have to go through all my settings to make sure they're proper. Okay. Now let's go to staff. Now we got 2 check marks. And we're at 548, so we're halfway to ranking up again. So our next one will be a single engine turboprop. And that'll either be our Cessna 208 or this TBM right here for $2 million. That'll be our next. So we'll probably fly this twin around for a while. Get some money built up because our finances. Yeah, we owe 564,000. Oh, and it doesn't look like. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's put 150,000 on our loan. I don't like owing people money. So there's 150. Let's pay that off. See, we still got 414,000 we need to pay off. So yeah, let's. And our log. See, there's the. I tried Sunday to do that because this was our flight over in the 182. Hurried up, jump onto this one, and the computer crashed. I couldn't run my throttles. I did get it going again, so I attempted, and yeah, mid-flight it glitched again, so it said I failed. But we didn't crash. We didn't. That's the best part about it, because the way I got things set, if we crash or do something stupid in the air, I die. Oh, that's kind of a new symbol right there. I think NeoFly updated too, so 313, I can't remember what it was. That just looks something different there. But, okay, we got our check ride over with. So we're still good here. Let's make sure we have insurance, yeah. Okay, now our missions. We still got passengers and cargo, so we got a bunch of missions. We can fly all over Utah, or we can even bounce it up one now and do small trips. So we can, I think we should keep heading south. I mean, it is the 1st of March now, but our weather, it's good today. But we could fly down. I don't really notice any of these, but we could hit these longer flights now because we're going to be cruising about 180 knots. So we're going to be into the hour here. But that'll be our next one. So for this, we've got a new plane. I can qualify to fly it now. So just kind of looking around. Yeah, we can fly to Colorado, Austin, Texas, but that'd be an all-day flight. So we need our Learjet for that, or our Cessna Longitude. Okay, well, that's enough for this flight. We will see you next time. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.